All right. For what seems like the 100th time today, we're back with the stream as Ewers taking a shot downfield. That ball is incomplete. He was going for it all, looking for Mitchell. Nothing there for the Texas Longhorns veteran wide receiver. 3rd down and 8, as things are starting to get a little more stressful here in Austin. Is great pass breakup. Kansas got some good physical corners. We knew that coming into today's game. He makes a nice swat on that A.D. Mitchell ball. So Mitchell's trying to track it in the sun, and nice play. 3rd down and 8 here for Texas. We got ourselves an interesting one here. 3rd down and 8. Ewers. Pocket collapses. Ewers takes off. 1st down, Texas. And Ewers using the legs to pick up the 1st down. Texas had no problem moving the ball in the 1st half. Kansas sent a delayed blitz here. Ewers able to scramble, pick up a big 1st down. And now they'll go to the ground game. Jonathan Brooks has nowhere to go. Kansas balls them up. We got flags flying, though, on the field right now. So we'll see what ends up going on here. We got flags down. Probably going to be holding on Texas if I had to guess. Oh, okay. Flag on Kansas. Bet. We take that all day. We take that all day. Legal substitution. Let's go, baby. All right. So, yeah, not a great 1st half. I mean, offensively, they did fine with getting yards and getting down the field, but the play calling in Kansas territory left a lot to be desired. Brett Auburn missing the field goal. Not a lot went great in the red zone as Ewers fires behind Robinson. Oh, man. Ewers has been a tad off on a couple throws today. He's overall been pretty solid, but there's been a couple throws he just hasn't put on the money, and he had Robinson there for a potential 1st down gain. So that obviously is an issue there in itself. But Texas looking to get the win today over ranked Kansas opponents. So we'll see what they got in their bag. 2nd down and 5 for Ewers here. Texas with the 5 yards because of the illegal substitution. They'll go back to the ground game. It's been working great all day. Jonathan Brooks into the 2nd level. No one's catching him. Touchdown, Texas. They needed a spark, and they got it. Jonathan Brooks. 54 yards. You were just waiting to break off the line when they finally got it. Have a day, Jonathan Brooks. I was talking earlier today, when they pulled up the stats with 164 yards. I'm like, man, he is 107 yards early on. He's got a chance to break that career record, and that's what he does right there. A big-time TD from Brooks, and the Longhorns desperately need a spark to start this 2nd half. Good teams find ways to win and close it out in the 2nd half, and that's what Jonathan Brooks does there, baby. Let's go. PAT from Auburn is good. Line drive, but it's good. And the Longhorns, 20-7 lead, baby. That's what we needed. Jonathan Brooks. Love it. Love it, Johnny. There you go. Texas finally gets something going. Jonathan Brooks scoring the touchdown is huge. And there you go, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. That's just a great job by Jonathan Brooks. Dude, wow. Just love to see it. So Georgia right now, apparently Georgia fumbled, although looking at the review, I think Georgia was down. Running back was down prior to losing football. I think he's down. I do want to check just to make sure, but I think the guy was down. Yeah. All right. Well, Georgia gets a very. They were very close, although he was down, so they avoid a potential disaster. But Texas up 20-7. We came out in the second half. I said, we're talking to my dad at halftime. We were talking about the game, and obviously, man, we need to come out in the second half with a little more fuel to the fire. And Jonathan Brooks with 180 yards, career day for him, a career high officially. What a day for Jonathan Brooks. But yeah, that was huge. They needed that badly. They really, really did need that something to get them going, and they did. Great job by Jonathan Brooks to put that one in. Good job by the offensive line to give them some space. And just like that, Texas is now up double digits. So that's huge. They needed that. They got it. Now, let's go defense. Let's come out in the second half with some fire. Let's force a freaking turnover, baby. Jonathan Brooks, watching the way that he's been running today, offensive line's done a solid job creating holes, but he's also done a great job. Makes a great cut right there earlier in the game against Kansas to get that big play. Interior offensive line blocking here. He finds his blockers and just makes a good run. Again, having to fill in the shoes of Bijan Robinson and Roschon Johnson is not an easy thing to do. And Jonathan Brooks is attempting to do that, and I'm giving him props. He's doing a great job though. His third rushing touchdown in the last two games, and you can't be frustrated with his performance. You gotta be happy with the way he's been performing, and that's a great defensive stop for Texas at the line of scrimmage. There we go. Second down, Devin Neal. Him and the other Kansas running back have both been working in today and doing their thing. We'll see what they're able to do in the second half as Texas will hopefully be able to stop them and not allow them to grind them down. That's the story. 408 total yards to 138. And almost all of Kansas yards are rushing yards as well. But yeah, definitely, yeah, Kansas has not passed the ball well today. 23 passing yards. They're over 4 on third down, although they're not. I don't know why they're showing that because it's second down and 10 here for Bean. And they'll fake the run. They'll pass the football. That's a good throw by Bean and a completion for the first down. And that one completion to the fullback, Jared Casey, who Texas fans should all know who that guy is. He is the one who caught the crazy 2-point conversion to beat Texas a couple years ago. Still on the roster, still, I guess, a playmaker. So good for him. I saw some interviews with him. He seems like a good dude, but we got to lock him up and lock up this Kansas offense as Bean. Can't let him be making those easy throws. Jared, yeah, nope, I knew they were going to pull it up. There it is, the game winning 2-point conversion. I think he was a freshman, too. That was wild. First down and 10 for Jason Bean and the Kansas offense. The ground game is where they have to rely on all day today because of no Jalen Daniels. And they're going to go to the ground game. Devin Neal, they're all over him that time. Ethan Burke, one of the young stars in this Texas defensive line, and him and Byron Murphy, two guys who were absolute beasts on that interior defensive line. And you don't want to mess with either of those dudes at all. They are both cold. Here's a second down and 9 for Bean. He's launching it downfield. Has a man, and that's a touchdown. And there it is. I mean, just one play. Trevor Wilson getting the touchdown, making up for that. I think he dropped an easy third down earlier, and Texas giving up the touchdown. So Kansas not going away easy, man. We knew they weren't going to, and you're hoping you could get a defensive stop or something, but they're not going away easy, man. They're not going to go away easy. And I mean, this year he just runs a simple post route, and we get lost in the sauce, and he's just wide open, complete coverage bust right there from Texas, man. Just bad. All right, so a quick 4-play TD drive for the Kansas Jayhawks, and they're just gonna hang around, man. You can't let them hang around like this, but that's what we're doing. PAT for here from the Jayhawks is good, and 20-14 is the score. So Texas quickly scores to start the second half, and Kansas jabs right back with a touchdown of their own. And now, just like that, it's a 6 point game again. So we just can't let. I mean, again, dude, we can't let this dude. We can't let this dude Bean just get wide open throws. I don't know what we're doing at all. I don't know what we're doing leaving this man wide open. I don't understand. That was horrible, horrible defense. Man. Just stupid, man. I don't know what we're doing. Don't know what we're doing. Giving up a touchdown like that. That's horrible. Awful, awful, awful coverage. Man, they stop the run solid and then they give up a pass and then they allow that to happen. It's just sad. But yeah, our safeties are other than Catalan, man, I really am not the biggest fan of the Texas safety group. It's going with Georgia right now. Yeah, but no, apart from Catalan, I really don't. I'm not the most comfortable with our safeties. Jaron Thompson is consistently a guy who gets beat and allows big plays. He's just not the greatest player in the world. And then he gets some interceptions here and there, but compare, I just don't really. He just gives up a lot of plays. Like a lot of the time, we get beat in the secondary. I think Crawford right there getting beat like that. I mean, man, you just come on, man. We can't let that happen. Are they showing the pylon game in the Auburn game? I'm on the Auburn game real quick to see how things are going. It's a 4th down and 3, and Georgia's gonna punt. So Georgia down by 7 right now, and they're punting. Not It has not been a good day for Georgia. I mean, they've had some slow starts and some rough games this year. They haven't looked the best in, and yeah, I mean, this Georgia team, in my opinion, this Georgia team is not nearly as good as the last couple years. And I could just be blowing smoke. I mean, at the end of the day, Georgia could go on to win this game and then win every game and win the national championship again. But I think that Georgia is just, I don't know. Carson Beck is not as good at running the offense as Stetson Bennett was. And, you know, this I don't know, man. It's just I don't know what's going on. But Wilson with a big touchdown in Kansas, man. I mean, they're not out of this game at all. I mean, there's a lot of football left to be played, and Texas makes a mistake on offense. Kansas gets another touchdown. I mean, yeah, man. We got to get, we just got to get this team out of there. We need to demoralize them, score another touchdown, get a stop, a turnover. Like we've let Bean do. We like the thing with Kansas today is when their offense has struggled, they haven't they've punted. They haven't turned it over. They haven't given Texas easy field position. They haven't, fallen apart like that. No fumbles, no interceptions. That's where they've been clean with the football today. Kansas City teams in the past have been heavy turnover prone and stuff like that. But not today. Kansas has been very clean. Jason Bean has been very clean as Texas will return this kick. Oh, Keelan fumbled it in the end zone. Okay, that's fine. That was fine. Okay, I don't know if Robinson was looking to return that kick. He will not be able to, so it'll just be a touchback. Jonathan, what are they talking about, JT? What's going on? Okay, well, there it is. JT Sanders and Ryan Watts, two very important players on our team, are out for the rest of the game. Hopefully, JT will be able to come back. That's obviously the important thing. He's walking around, which is the good thing to see, but he is out for the day, which is obviously big. And Ryan Watts, one of our best corners, is also out. That's not good either. We need to get those guys back. As they'll run it to Baxter, who's bouncing around. He takes a big hit from behind. Baxter's trying to do a lot of cutting, not getting crazy amount of yards, but a solid amount. So that's unfortunate right there for Texas, really. It really does suck. Ewers handing it off. Baxter again. Third down and 3, man. They're down and 3. We'll see what Texas decides to do here. Will they run it into the Kansas front where they've had success today? We'll see. They're going to actually pass this football. Ewers going to check it down. Mitchell, can he get the first? He makes a cut and a first down for the Longhorns. I don't know what's going on here at the end of this play. Kansas has the football, but he was down, so yeah, we'll just see at the end of this play. Dude, he's down. Snap the ball, bro. Snap the ball. They get the snap. Ewers firing it downfield. Mitchell! Oh, he was going for it all. He didn't. He wasn't able to get it down there, though. Dang it. Oh, our deep ball is still so bad. Man. Yeah, no, I do not want them to not snap the ball. I did think he was down, but, I mean, just snap the ball just to be safe. Texas' safeties are definitely the weakness of the defense. They'll go to the ground game. Baxter trying to get some push. And they will get a little bit of push out of this run, but not too much. Only like a gain of a few, and it'll be a third down again. So Kansas defense doing a good job forcing Texas into these third down situations. No doubt, doing a good job there. So it'll be a third down and 6 for the Texas offense. It's a huge third down for them. We'll see if they can pick it up. Texas had the ball 10 more minutes than Kansas today. I mean, they've done a good job with time on possession. They've done a good job on offense. They've just not made the plays when they need to make them. Third down and 6 for Ewers in the offense, and he's going to fire the out route. That's going to be a first down. Worthy, I think he did pick it up. And they're going to signal first down. Xavier Worthy with a huge pickup for the Longhorns there. The Longhorns' top receiver. They run this little out route combination, this little out route play again, and Worthy got enough for that first down. Thankfully. I was very scared and worried, but we get the first down. That's huge. Here is Ewers in shotgun formation, and they will fake it to Brooks. Ewers, not comfortable in the pocket, gonna get sacked. It'll be a second down now. So immediately getting behind the chains on this next set of downs with the sack, a 2-yard loss for the Texas Longhorns offense there. And they'll sub in some new guys. Jeremy Robinson with 3.5 sacks in his first 4 games. He's been a force for the Kansas defensive line. And Ewers fakes the pass, goes over the middle. That's a completion for a first down. Johntay Cook, the freshman, with a big gain for the Longhorns. Love to see the young guys from that 2023 class making an impact. Anthony Hill. You got Cedric Baxter, Johntay Cook now as well. That's a big time grab for Texas and a first down now. See, oh my gosh, oh my goodness. Horrible snap. Oh my goodness. And now we're back up near the 50. These are the mistakes that'll cost you football games. I mean, my goodness, what are we doing? I mean, Ewers wasn't ready for the snap. I don't know what we were doing. Thankfully, it doesn't turn into a fumble recovery, but that's awful. You just had a huge conversion, got a big job, got a big play, got into their field range, and it's like we're trying to lose with some of the things we're doing. We're being so stupid mentally. Some of the plays that we are making right now are awful. Defensively, we're making mental errors. Offensively, we're doing that crap. Dude, lock in. Lock in and play some good football. Second down and 25, and they'll run the screen pass that gets deflected at the line. This is awful. They were in field goal range perfectly, and they make a bad snap, and now it's third down and 25. That's awful. At this point, just try to get a play to get you in Burt's field goal range. That's what you need to do. Just get some points. This drive had some momentum going, and you messed it up. Bad communication, stupid mistakes have cost you what could have been a touchdown drive. I mean, just these types of stupid mental errors. Man, that's awful. Third down and 25 for Ewers in this offense. They're going to run a 4-man rush. Ewers is going to roll out to his left. Going to fire across the middle. That's a great grab. What a grab by A.D. Mitchell. He has been playing a great football game today. And with that catch, Texas will be in Burt Auburn's field goal range. Hopefully he can knock this one down. He missed the one earlier. Hopefully he can knock this one down. Great catch by Mitchell, man. Great snag. One of his best games in a Texas uniform so far. So here we go. His career long is 49. He missed a 50-yarder earlier. And this one is from 47. So this is a long one for Burt. Snap is good. Oh my gosh, he missed another one. Burt is not a good kicker, boys. It is official. Another drive wasted by awful kicking and bad miscommunications, man. Just all right, another missed opportunity, man. If y'all listen, be sure to click that sub button. Texas gets down the field, made some bad mistakes down there. Bad snap on the kick, bad snap on the earlier play. 454 yards offense, we have 20 points, and Kansas is right there. They're right there. We need a turnover defense. It's that simple. Something to get this offense because they just can't punch the ball in. They are keep making the horrible mistakes. Here is Bean rolling, has so much time to fire. That's incomplete. That Baron Sorrell. What is Baron Sorrell doing out in coverage? Yeah, man, y'all listen. Be sure to click that sub button. Second down and 10. I know we got our defensive lineman out in coverage. Yay. Thankfully, it did not cost us. I could have been that. Oh, but yeah, offensively, Jonte Cook made a great 30-yard reception, and then what happened after that? You snap the ball over your quarterback's head, and yeah, it's just horrible. Second down and 10 for Bean in this Kansas offense. And the snap, Bean will toss it out to Devin Neal, who's got some good speed, but he's not getting too much on that carry. And we'll bring up another third down. Turnover defense, turnover, man. The offense is not consistent enough right now. They're getting it down there, and they keep making mistakes. The whole game, that's been the story of the game, is Kansas checks in a holding personnel on offense here. The story of today's game for Texas: drive down the field, get some solid yardage, and then what do? You mess it up and you do something dumb and you miss a field goal or you throw an interception or something. They've left like 9 points on the board at least. Third down and 6 for Kansas. And Bean will fire outside. Pass caught short of the sticks, but there's a flag down. And I think Burke might have jumped early. And that's another mental error. Another mental error. You get a stop on third down and you got called for offsides. I thought I saw it too. And yep, Burke 100% jumped early. I mean, golly, what? And now it's a third down and 1. Oh my goodness. Guys, what are we doing? Now it's a third down and short for Kansas here. I mean, that's awful. Another mistake. Stop making stupid mistakes and play football, please. You're handing Kansas this football game because you can't lock in mentally. Third down and 1. Got to think Kansas is going to go to the ground game and stack up against the Texas front. They're going to run it. And a great tackle. Did they get him short? I think they did. And they did. Fourth down here for Lance Leipold and the Kansas Jayhawks. Offense on the field. And they're on the field. What is Kansas going to do here? Will they actually put their balls on the line here and go for it on fourth down and 1 in their own territory? We'll see. They're in shotgun. This is interesting. And it will be a timeout. I mean, I had to think, like, yeah, there's no way. There's no way that Kansas doesn't at least, like, there's no way they line up in shotgun for a fourth down and 1. That's just wild. But yeah, they need to fix something. They need to figure it out. So here we go. Fourth down and 1. Kansas on the field. They're gonna test. They're gonna try it, man. We could. This is a huge chance for our defense to get off this football field. Here we go. Fourth down and 1. They're in shotgun here. Snap. Fumble. Ball's out. And Texas got it. Texas mismanaged. Oh man, Kansas just mismanaged that fourth down so bad. We needed a turnover so bad and we got it. Bad handoff or something. Yeah, that was a horrible handoff. And it was like they were trying to run like a read option and quarterback tried to like hold it and then he tried to rip it away from him. He tripped his own guy pretty much. That is a massive turnover for this Longhorn defense. They needed a spark. They got a spark. That's huge, man. That's huge. That is a big turnover. I swear, offense, put something together. Put this football in the goddamn end zone. First down and 10 here. And they'll go to the ground game. Jonathan Brooks. He's had himself a day. He picks up a good amount of yardage there. Keyshaw Jr. Not really his fault. I mean, again, a horrible handoff. The guy, like, put it in. I don't know if he just didn't know the play call, maybe. But like it's a fourth down and one. The read out of the quarterback made the read late. Second down and 3. Brooks up the gut. First down into the red zone is Jonathan Brooks. And he's having himself an amazing day. I think he's probably over 200 yards at this point. He is having himself an incredible game. Let's not waste it. First down and 10. Why not go back to what's working? Jonathan Brooks, at least a few yards on that carry. It'll be a second down. Man, that is just, wow. What a day for Brooks. I mean, it's like last year, too. Texas Bijan had an incredible game against Kansas last year as well, as Brooks will sub out here. So 16 carries for 202 rushing yards and 12.6 yards per carry. What's going on with Jay Brooks? Second down and 7. Ewers takes the snap. And it's going to be Baxter with the carry now. And Baxter! Oh, he's going to be a yard short, but he's got the first down. He's a yard short of the end zone, though. Thought Baxter had it and he was going to score, but it's a first down and goal for Texas, and they're at the 1-yard line. Great job by CB4, the freshman. And now it'll be a first down and goal. Texas has struggled in the red zone all day today. We'll see if they can come up big. First down and goal. Ewers. Fullback in the game. Brooks in the game. And they'll go right to him. Brooks. Touchdown, Texas. Have a day, Jonathan Brooks. Horn is tripping right now. Get to work now. There we go, baby. Needed that. Oh, let's go. Good job, Brooks. My goodness. My goodness. Have himself a day. Jonathan Brooks, baby. They needed that so badly. Now we're going for 2 to make it a full 2-touchdown game. I guess you can't be too mad about that. Being aggressive here. Fine. 2-point conversion. Ewers rolling out to his right, and he's got nothing. He'll flare to the back of the end zone. And they get nothing. So it'll be a 12-point game still. But Texas's offense finally comes up. Defense came up with a massive turnover, and then Jonathan Brooks gets the job done from there. 26-14 Texas. W Max for breaking someone's ankles. All right, so 2:33 to go here in the third quarter. Longhorns leading by 12. And there we go. I mean, yeah, I'll ring the horn for Max. W. All right. So there we go, man. We needed to stop. Got the turnover. Got a touchdown. Great job, Jonathan Brooks. Defense, let's go off again, boys. Let's go. I don't really mind going for 2 there. At the end of the day, it is what it is. This defense, let's play clutch. Let's stop the run and not allow this Bean guy has made like 2 throws the whole game, and that guy was just wide the frick open. Our safeties are our weakness on defense at this point. There's no doubt about that. And play clock running low as they'll hand this football up the middle. Good defense. Oh, they let him push for a few extra yards. And he'll get about 5 yards on that carry. So it looked like they were going to stop him a little earlier. They did not, but that's fine. Second down and 6. And Bean has time. Time's up. He'll throw it away. Nice snag on that Kansas sideline. Great grab. Third down and 6. Big opportunity for this Texas defense. Kansas has not been able to convert a third down today just yet. We'll see. Big third down and 6. And here comes the rush. Bean has to throw. And incomplete. Texas defense comes through again on third down. And Kansas is going to be forced to punt. So here was Jason Bean, took the snap, rolled out. I mean, the guy might have been open. It was just a really bad throw towards the sideline from Bean. So Damon Greaves, he's actually punted the ball pretty well. It's put Texas in tough positions. We'll see what he can do. There's not any pressure on him. Texas is not sending pressure at the punts anymore. As this punt's gonna bounce. It's gonna take us bounce to around the 20. Looks like that's the Texas 28-yard line, and that's where the next drive will start. So Texas getting a touchdown. And now they get the ball back after another great defensive stop. Gotta be happy with that result. Defense coming through, another touchdown puts you in a very, very good position. So, yeah, man, we just got to go down there and execute. There's no excuses. Go down there and execute, get another touchdown. Most career passing touchdowns in FBS history. Sam Hartman getting up there, man. Sam Hartman is getting up there. Wow, he's had a heck of a career. Hand off to Baxter. Second down and 8. Ewers firing. Caught. First down, Worthy. Big play. Worthy down the sideline, and Texas is back into Kansas territory. First down and 10. And they'll go to the ground game. It's Baxter. Kansas gets him there. They're trying to strip the ball from him. And that should take us to the fourth quarter. One more quarter of football to play. Texas driving. They lead by a possession or two, 2 scores, and let's go, boys. One more quarter to go. All right, so here at the quarter break, thank you, Zach, for giving me something to talk about here for the next quarter break here. What are my predictions for the ISU versus Oklahoma game? Let me think about that. All right, so I think that Oklahoma will beat ISU probably like 20 31 to 10. 31 to 10. I can't really see ISU scoring a lot of points. I think that they could do an okay job against Oklahoma's offense, maybe, because Iowa State is pretty good at defense. But at the end of the day, Iowa State just is so bad at offense, and Oklahoma defense looks a lot more improved this year. And, I think that Oklahoma's defense will just dominate Iowa State because they have no offense at all. So, like, Iowa State has never really been an offensive team, but, like, at least back in, like, a few years ago, they had, like, David Montgomery and Brees Hall and really good NFL caliber backs. So now they just and they had Brock Purdy. Now I don't know what's going on. Iowa State has no offense, so Oklahoma should take care of them. And both if Texas can hang on here at the end of this game. Both teams that head into the Red River rivalry ranked pretty high. Here we go. Quinn Ewers, the offense, looking to make something happen here as Ewers going to throw the slant pass, and Worthy's got the first down. Hand off to Baxter, makes a nice cut, and he might have the first down. Who's that one wide receiver? As they go to Baxter again, he's going to get stopped at around the line of scrimmage, but they do have the first down for Texas there. That's big. I mean, I know they had Xavier Hutchinson, who was pretty good last year. He tore up Texas when they played last year, but I don't think that's who you're talking about. What I do know is that Iowa State is a team that has had some success against Oklahoma, but I just don't think. I mean, Iowa State's just not very good this year. So I just don't see it. Second down and 10. And the snap is good. Ewers to Brooks, and Kansas stacking up that front. You'd love to get 7 here. That's the key. You need to get those 7 on the board. That'd be very nice to do, but it's going to be a third down. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with going with the ground game the last couple plays. It's worked all day. There's a good chance that you gash them. Now it's third down, pure passing situation. Ewers hasn't been bad today at all. Missed a couple throws, threw an interception that wasn't great, but overall, not a bad performance. Oh, LSU and Ole Miss already started. Interesting. All right. I want to see Ole Miss win that game. LSU's overrated. Third down and 8 for Ewers in this offense. We'll see what they decide to do. They're going to go with the pass. Ewers slinging. End zone. Touchdown. Is he in? He is. Touchdown, Texas. Adonai Mitchell. Textbook receiving play, baby. And there it is. Texas with a huge touchdown in the corner of the end zone. And yep, he got the feed in. Let's go, Aiden. Adonai Mitchell. What an amazing transfer addition he has been for this Texas team. Come on, Bert. Let's drill this PAT, man. Let's not get the yips before the Oklahoma game. Let's knock it through. Nice. There you go, Bert. 33-14. Texas with the lead. It was rough for a few quarters, but like they've done a lot of this year. Texas has taken off in the fourth quarter in a lot of their games this year, and that's what they're doing right now. Fourth quarter explosion from Texas. All right, we're back. We're ready to go for the fourth quarter. Yeah, man, it's been a heck of a game. Bill Little's career at Texas. He worked there for a long time. RIP to him, man. And Purdy was underrated in college. I mean, yeah, again, yeah, no, the thing is with Purdy and them, like you're not gonna get a lot of draft stock playing quarterback for Iowa State. That's just not a school that's gonna. If you're a defensive player, you're gonna get some prep from props. Oh my goodness, it could have been a solid return, but a nice tackle right there by the Texas special teams unit, and Jason Bean will be out there for another drive here. So no, if you're at Iowa State or Iowa and schools like that up there, those schools that have no offense but play great defense, you'll get some hype there. I mean, tight ends at Iowa State has been able to get running backs to the league. Will McDonald was a first round pick last year. So yeah, I mean, there are definitely ways to get drafted. Iowa State. Here comes pressure. He's gonna chuck that one into the sideline immediately. So not having Jalen Daniels today has been obviously a big thing for Kansas, and obviously the offense hasn't moved nearly as smoothly without him. I mean, you've seen it at times. All right, so yeah, if y'all listen to the stream, be sure to click that sub button. Andy Kotelnicki. That must have been horrible for like him and Lance Leipold and the Kansas staff to find out today. This is supposed to be a game that like they hyped up on their calendar the whole year. That's a great play by Sorrell. They're not going to let him out of contain. And a big loss of yardage right there. Taffy and Sorrell were all over that play. And they trip up. Kansas is running back in the backfield. This is not Devin Neal. This is the other guy. And yeah, just great job by Sorrell to trip him up. And then Taffy comes in, doesn't allow him to break that contain. Great job right there by the Texas run defense to force another third down and long for this Kansas offense. Third down and 14. Kansas 0 for 6 on third downs today. This is a huge third down for them. They pretty much need this one now. Sweat comes in. Bean, he's tripping up and he falls on his own. Turf Monster got him there. Who knows what he could have gotten if he didn't get tripped up by the turf? Maybe a Texas D lineman or maybe tripped over his own line. I don't know what happened there, but Bean slips up, falls to the turf. Kansas forced to punt this football. And if you're Lance Leipold again, honestly, I respect Lance Leipold because there are coaches in the Big 12 who have been talking all smack about Texas over the years. Guys, especially Joey McGuire. Oh my goodness, that guy is the most annoying head coach in the freaking world. As Kansas will boot this one deep. And then Worthy not going to touch it. He's just going to let that one roll to about the Texas 25. And it'll be placed there for the next drive. But yeah, Leipold, from what I've seen, has been pretty respectful, saying that yeah, Texas is a great team. We got to go at him. You got Joey McGuire over here talking trash when his team sucks. Shut up, Joey McGuire. You're not good. Texas Tech is horrible, and they will never be good at football again. I'm kidding, but Texas Tech is bad, and they're a disappointment to the Big 12. I swear, like, oh, good job on this. I remember people saying that Texas Tech was going to be like a Big 12 competitor at the beginning of the season, which is insane now to look back on. They talked so much noise over the offseason. Are they winning right now at least? Okay, they are going to beat Houston at least. So they're up 42-28 on Houston. They'll play Baylor next week, and then I expect them to lose to K State in a couple weeks. My prediction for Texas Tech's record the rest of the year. Let's see. They're 0-2. They beat Charleston State, and then they were 1-2, and then they lost to West Virginia. That's pretty bad. 1-3. They'll be 2-3. I think they'll beat Baylor, and they'll be 3-3. Lose to K State, they'll be 3-4. Lose to BYU 3-5. Lose to TCU 3-6. Lose to Kansas 3-7. Beat. They honestly could. They legitimately could possibly not win another. Or after the Baylor game, they could possibly not win another football game the rest of the season. But I think they'll get a win here or there. They'll lose to Texas, though. I'm not worried about that right now. Hopefully, if we lose to Tech, that'd be terrible. But I think we'll beat them. handedly. But um, yeah, I mean they got some good like the beginning of their schedule is super soft and they kind of blew it. Other than Oregon, obviously Oregon's elite opponent. But I mean Wyoming they should have be in, and West Virginia and Houston, Houston, and Baylor to open up conference play is such an easy start. But the rest of their like after the Baylor game, it really does ramp up. K State, BYU, and TCU, all three teams that could, and Kansas, all teams that could easily beat Tech. So yeah, man, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. I really don't know what to expect from Tech. I mean, they're pretty bad. It's just pretty bad. But yeah, Jason Bean again. The backup quarterback thing obviously does suck for Kansas. But Bean is a guy with a lot of experience. He's not a great quarterback. I'm not gonna say he's a good quarterback, but he's had experience. You know, it's not completely inexperienced out there at all. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, Texas getting the job done right now. They're doing a great job. They're playing good defense. The defense was looking a little suspect early on, and now we are in a good spot. We're up 33-14, and I'm very happy with how things are going. Who's your favorite Big 12 coach besides Sark? Hmm. Favorite Big 12 coach besides Sark? Um, Honestly, probably Leipold. I mean, I respect what he's built. I also don't. I also like Kleiman from K State. I haven't seen him talk anything. Maybe he has. I just haven't seen it yet. Him say any crap. But yeah, I respect Leipold. I respect what he's done and what he's built at Kansas. I mean, that's not an easy program to turn around, and the fact that they've been a team that used to win like one game per season, and now they're actually like ranked in the top 25 the last couple years. I gotta give the guy a lot of credit. As they'll hand it off to Brooks, as he's just adding on to that incredible yardage total he's had them. Rank them besides Sark. I'll have to pull. I mean, I don't even know all the coaches in the Big 12, especially with like the new guys coming in from like the other conferences and stuff. I honestly, it's hard to rank. Like, I mean, like who I have respect for, it'll probably go Leipold, Kleiman. I guess I respect Sonny Dykes. He's done a good job at TCU. Is Brooks has a lot of daylight right there, and Jonathan Brooks picking up another first down. Lots of green grass in front of him, and he had an easy first down pickup. I can't really rank him. I'll tell you who I don't like though. Aranda, I don't care for him. I mean, he's just kind of mid. Campbell, I don't like Campbell. He's annoying and he's a loudmouth and he's annoying. I don't like him. I also do not like Mike Gundy. Mike Gundy is also not really a favorite coach of mine. He thinks that like Oklahoma State is so mid, and I just don't like Mike Gundy very much. He has a pretty big mouth. As Brooks gonna get stopped behind the line of scrimmage. No respect for Venables, I see. I mean, first of all, I'm never going to respect an Oklahoma coach ever, but I like Venables more than Lincoln Riley right now. I like Venables more than Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley scares me more because Lincoln Riley brings in high level offensive talent. Who never scared me was Alex Grinch. That guy's trash. I would love to go against an Alex Grinch coach defense. If Venables' defense with Lincoln Riley's offense would be like such a crazy team. As Baxter power run there, getting a couple yards. That's kind of how I see it. Like the Oklahoma offense under Lincoln Riley was insane, and their defense under Venables looks a lot better. They're recruiting a lot better on that side of the ball, getting like Peyton Bowen and now David Stone, guys like that. They're definitely doing a lot better on that side of the ball. And now they don't have Alex Grinch. Alex Grinch just automatically holds your defense back a lot, no doubt. So, yeah, no, Venables, though, meh. I don't have respect for Oklahoma coaches. 3rd down and 7. Ewers going to flip one out. Nice catch by Baxter, who breaks out of that tackle. He's got the first down. What a play by CB4. And I feel like Baxter's still been dealing with that injury that he suffered in week 1. I feel like that's still been lingering for Cedric Baxter. But what a job to not only snag that ball out of the air, but then break the tackle and pick up the first down. What a job by CB4 as Texas looks to milk this clock down and win this game. The thing that I like about Texas this year that's different from other years that I've watched them play is they're such a better team in the second half. Last year, Texas was awful in the second half. So many games that they completely choked. First down and 10. Ewers looking to hit a middle pass. That's caught. A.D. Mitchell. First down, Texas. Adonai Mitchell coming in with another big grab. And Texas looking to put a 40 bomb up on Kansas here. They're driving down the field. They could do it. And they're already inside the 25. Great job by Adonai Mitchell, who's having a heck of a day. 12 targets, 9 receptions for 131 yards. Wow, Adonai Mitchell having a day. Also has a touchdown as well. Need him to turn up, man. We're going to need him to play big next week against Oklahoma. I expect him to make some big-time plays as Ewers fakes the throw. Now he's going to bomb this one. Looking, and Whittington never really turned around with the ball. I mean, I would say, I don't think Oklahoma's, elite defensively just yet. They're off to a good start. I want to see Oklahoma play against some better competition. Again, I want to see how they played against Texas. I want to see how that defense does. I like they're definitely improved. There's no doubt about that. They're a lot better than last year. I still don't know if they're great defensively yet. We'll see. Again, all my questions will be answered. I'm gonna respect the fact that they are a lot better than last year. As Worthy bobbled the ball and caught it, makes a move and picks up a first down. What a job by Xavier Worthy to pick up that first down for the Longhorns. But yeah, no, Oklahoma, I'm expecting their defense to look a lot better next week. And I'm expecting next week's game to be a lot more. I expect a great game next week. I think Texas will win, but I think it's going to be a good game. So I'm excited. I'm super excited for that game, no doubt. This is going to be one of the better. Texas is going to be in probably the best position they've been in a Red River rivalry game than they've been in years. Like Texas has not been this good heading into that Oklahoma game in so long. I mean, as Jaden Blue running and getting stopped, Texas hasn't been undefeated going into a Red River game in forever. I think the other day a couple weeks ago when they improved to 3-0, that was the first time they were 3-0 or 4-0 in a season since 2012. So heading into the Oklahoma game undefeated, it was an expectation back in the 2000s, and over the last decade or so, it's kind of been now it's kind of a special thing. Although we don't expect that in the future, we expect to be undefeated a lot going into that game. In the future, as Ewers slinging it to the end zone, looking for Whittington overthrown. 622 yards of offense is absolutely nuts. I mean, you think again, if we put up 622 yards of offense, I expected this to probably drop 60 or 70. But again, if we can put this in, yeah, man. I love to see both teams undefeated. That's great. Last year's Red River game, it was great for Texas, and obviously it was so fun. But at the same time, both teams were unranked going to that game. It was the least amount of stakes in a Red River game in so long. Both of those teams didn't make the conference championship. Texas, a couple things go their way. They could have been last year, but yeah. Third down and 8. Ewers slinging it. Mitchell hangs on to it. First down, trying to lunge for that end zone. He lost the ball. Refs rule him down though, but Adonai Mitchell he's just short of that. He's short of the end zone, but he does a great job picking up that first down and goal as Texas looking to drop a 40 bomb tonight. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Adonai Mitchell having himself a day. Him and Jonathan Brooks both playing great. Worthy having a solid day as well. I think he's got a good amount of yardage. Yeah, man, just let Adonai sit on the sideline, man. He's done what he need to do. Hell of a day for my man AD. As Auburn kicks a field goal, so them and Georgia are tied 2020. I might just after this drive here, after we score this touchdown, I'll send over the Georgia game as we're gonna fake the handoff. Ewers is gonna go for the corner of the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Texas. Quinn Ewers. One of the longest 1 yard TD runs I've ever seen. But another one, baby. Let's go. Ring the horn. Is the horn not going to work anymore? My uncle just texted me dagger time. Love to see. Oh my goodness. Dude, can I get one clean horn going right now? By the way, I actually think that the storage that I cleared out at halftime was such a massive help. Cause what do you call it? I have had no lag really, I don't think. and I haven't had a single black screen. I'm not, yeah, that was such a delayed horn. It just didn't connect well there. But as Bert, PAT's good. A little 40 bomb, baby. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt that yeah, I think it did help a lot. It helped a lot in the half. I haven't had a single black screen. I think not trying to jinx it, but I think we're gonna be good. Touchdown, baby! 40-14, Texas, baby. All right, so now that we are in, so now we are almost done with this one. 5 minutes to go in the game. Texas leading 40-14. The thing is, the only reason why I want to stick around is if we can get a stop here, as they're gonna flip this one out. Barron, okay, he still made the tackle, but he made a great tackle on special team. When I was watching with my dad for a second, but yeah, no, what's his name? I want to see if we get the ball back. If we can get like, I want to see like Malik Murphy and Arch Manning. Probably. Why is AD Mitchell have a thing on his back or a thing? Is great tackle there in the interior by the Longhorns. But I do want to see what's his name gets. I want to see like Arch or Malik Murphy get some snaps here at the end of the game because I think it's milk and cookies time as Jason Bean fires underneath. Great tackle by Jalen Catalon coming downhill. The thing is, I kind of want all of our stars to be out of the game because the last thing you need is someone on the defense getting called for targeting here at the end of this one. But again, man, great job by the Longhorns today. This is a good win. Again, people were talking come the week. Can Kansas upset Texas? Will Kansas make it a fight? And obviously, losing Jalen Daniels is a massive thing. But at the end of the day, 600 yards of offense and 40 points doesn't lie. Jalen Daniels isn't playing defense as well. So Texas came out, got the job done, and that's what matters. 3rd down and 7. Bean rolling out right, throwing it downfield out of bounds. But at the end of the day, that's what matters is winning. Texas doesn't need style points anymore. Really, man? That was a late flag. Here was the play, Jason Bean. I guess it was a little late. Who is that? Who's number 0 on defense? Anthony, bro, come on, Anthony. Let's be smart, man. Come on. And let's not be stupid, okay? Let's not do dumb crap like that. I wanted to watch freaking Malik, bro. I wanted to watch Malik Murphy. Let me flip on the Georgia game real quick. Man, I wanted to see Malik, bro. Carson Beck trying to make something happen here. Oh, did he throw a dot to Bowers? Yeah, Bowers has played really well today. He made some big grabs. Georgia's in a close one, man. Not used to seeing Georgia in these close games like this, but this season Georgia's been playing teams a lot tighter. Unranked Auburn, who just got their butt whooped by A&M. As here's Beck's gonna get sacked here. Okay, Auburn, go crazy up front. Oh, I guess Kansas while I was on the game got a first down. Okay, nice. No. A lot of people said coming to this game, this is going to be a trap game. Oh, Kansas has had some success against Texas, as that's going to be another completion for a first down. Nice tackle there by Keaton Crawford as he's getting some snaps here later in the game. But yeah, I saw a lot of that. I saw a lot of Texas trap game. Kansas could pull off the upset. They're ranked. They're 4-0. They've had Texas number at times in recent years. But they're still, I think what I've seen today is that Kansas, while they're an improving football team, and honestly, I'm really excited that pass from Bean's overthrown. I'm really excited to see what they could do after Texas and Oklahoma lead the conference. I think that they have a lot of potential. I think Leipold is a great head coach. Um, but what I do know is that they're still not at that level in the trenches. That's their problem. I mean, this is back-to-back years that they've let a Texas running back go for like 200 yards. That's just unacceptable. They can't let that happen. They cannot let teams just ground and pound. Remaining schedule for the Longhorns: Oklahoma on next Saturday. That should be obviously the big game of the week. Houston, BYU, K State. Lots of things going on. Bowers scored touchdown. 2nd down and 10 for Bean, and pressure throwing it into the turf. Let me see his Georgia touchdown here. Man, Bowers having himself a day. Wow. Let me watch this touchdown real quick. All right, so he's back, throws it over the middle. Wow, that is some awful tackling and a great play by Bowers. My goodness, Auburn, that was terrible. That was some god awful tackling. Jeez, man. As Devin Neal, he's gonna get brought down here. What play was that? That was a 3rd down, so it'll be 4th down. But yeah, no, definitely for Kansas. Also, I mean, I expected Devin Neal to be more of a factor today, and he just wasn't. I mean, Kansas They just weren't great. They're gonna use their timeout here. Lance Leipold and them are gonna use a timeout. But Texas should be looking good, man. They are looking great. Heading into Red River undefeated. Heading into Red River with 2 offensive performances of over 35. Heading into Red River with another win over an AP top 25 team. There's momentum there. There's a lot of momentum going into that Oklahoma game. It's going to be hype. I'm expecting Texas to be ready to go. Again, we'll see how Oklahoma plays tonight. I expect them to get the win and be undefeated as well. Should be a fun one. At the end of the day, I think for the first time, other than last year with Gabriel's injury, for the first time in a while, I think Texas, is the better team and the more talented team. Because a lot of these past years, especially in the last decade, Oklahoma's done a lot better than us. They've had so much more talent than us, especially on offense. Like we're trotting out little Jordan Humphrey. No offense to him, he made the NFL. Little Jordan Humphrey and Colin Johnson, like guys who made the NFL but are like late round picks. And Oklahoma's out here with Marquise Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and all these first round pick receivers. Mark Andrews is a tight end. They've had so much better players. Baker made first overall pick, Kyler a quarterback, and we're trying out Sam Ellinger, who was a good quarterback in college, but obviously not an NFL guy. Like they've tried out so many better players in the offensive side of the ball over the years than us. For this year, I feel like that Texas has a pretty marginal gap in the skill positions, and obviously, we'll find out a lot more next week for Oklahoma. I mean, we don't really know a lot about the Andrew Anthony's of the world and some of these other guys, but Oklahoma doesn't have those first round receivers like they've had in the past. So it should be interesting. Again, not it's a rivalry game and a lot of crazy things could happen, but for Texas right now, you gotta be feeling like you got the more talented roster, and if you go out and execute and play to your best of your ability, like you've done in a lot of games this season, you're gonna have a great chance to win. And yeah, that's how it needs to go. So I think that Texas has a very good chance of winning. I'm very excited for that game, and I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. So heck of a drive from Brock Bowers in Georgia, able to get in the end zone, and man, I gotta give Georgia credit, man. At the end of the day, they haven't had a great season with like they haven't had a great season with like just blowing a lot of teams out. They've played some competitive games. They've started out slow in a lot of these games, but at the end of the day, if you're Georgia, if you just win the game, it doesn't matter. Winning is all that matters. I'll see if Auburn can somehow make something happen. 27, man. Nick Anderson. Ow. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how things go. But again, I'll be probably watching a little bit of the Oklahoma game tonight. I'll be interested to see how everything shakes out. Again, I'm expecting them to run Iowa State out of the stadium, but yeah, we'll it'll be an interesting game. So 40-14, Longhorns with the lead late in this game, all wrapped up. Milk and cookies time. Although Kansas has the ball, I think it's a fourth down. Last we checked, but Sark, man, he's got things rolling. I mean, 5 wins already matched his 2021 win total, and he's only a few wins to away from matching last season's total. As here's Bean pressured on fourth down. He's gonna roll. He's gonna fire to the end zone. That's way overthrown, incomplete. And like they just showed on the screen before that incompletion, Texas with a win today will be 5-0 for the first time since 2009. And that 2009 Texas team was a legendary group that made the BCS National Championship, man. Those were the good days of Texas football, the highs of the highs, back when they were a premier program. And hopefully they're getting back to that. Offensive playmakers today. Everyone balled out. Jonathan Brooks with over 200 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. A.D. Mitchell with 141 receiving yards and a touchdown. Xavier Worthy with 93 receiving yards as well. I mean, he had a great game, and 633 total yards of offense is phenomenal. Malik Murphy in the game here for the Longhorns. They're going to hand off to Jaden Blue. Look at Blue exploding for the first down and staying on his feet. Good to see Jaden Blue getting some snaps, getting some carries. I expect Jaden Blue at some point to transfer. I mean, he's a good running back. He's just, man, it's not easy to get touches in this Texas backfield. But Jaden Blue is a very solid running back. That's a great run by him right there. And a first down for them. So First down and 10 for Texas. 2 minutes to play in the game. Backups getting their time to shine. I'd love to see Malik throw a bomb to Jonte, but I'm pretty sure we're just going to run this football. As Blue making some cuts. He explodes, and he's got about 9 yards on that carry. And with under 2 minutes to go in this game, Jaden Blue getting some touches here at the end of this one, making some very solid plays. All the credit in the world to him, man. I'm happy for Jaden Blue getting some touches here at the end. This is great to see. And they'll go back. Blue makes a cut, picks up. Ooh, did he get enough yards for that first down? We'll see. Here's a third down and 1. Blue with that's not Blue. Who is this running back, bro? That was some goofy cutting. And with 30 seconds to go, fourth down and 1. Texas able to pick up that first down. And that, I don't know why they're not running the clock on ESPN, but that is going to do it for this football game. The Longhorns win. They are now officially 5-0, baby. Love to see it, man. Again, I saw a lot of talk during the week about how this is going to be a trap game and how Texas was going to struggle, how Kansas was going to pull off the upset. And Texas came out and did what they need to do. They got out, they put up a 40 bomb, got the win. 5-0 for the first time since 2009. We're going to that Oklahoma game with momentum. We're going to that Oklahoma game undefeated. Everything that we're looking to accomplish this season is still right in front of us. All we need to do is win, win, win. So I'm happy, man. Great win for this Longhorns team. Very proud of them, boys. Man, this is great. I love to see. I'll switch to the Georgia game I did, but yeah, man, I just I'm very proud of this team, man. This is a special group, and I think they threw an interception. Oh wow, it's terrible for Auburn, man. Auburn's sold, man. Nice pick by Malachi Starks. But yeah, end the day. All that matters is the W. It wasn't pretty a lot of the game, but we got the dub. We got the dub. Undefeated, number 3 in the country, feeling good. And I think Georgia's gonna kneel it out and the game's over. So there's that. A win for Georgia. They hold on for the victory. It wasn't pretty. They were struggling a lot of the game, but they turned up in the fourth quarter, and they're gonna win. And at the end of the day, it's all that matters. All that matters. Who's watching New Mexico, Wyoming, bro? What the heck? It's a horrible game. There's a couple good games on still. Like LSU will miss, but yeah, man, I think it's gonna wrap up for the stream. It was a tough stream. We had a lot of technical difficulties today, but I think that we should be good from now on. Clearing out all that storage really helped out. I think it actually was really slowing the computer down because I had absolutely no issues in the second half. So that's great. We solved those issues. Texas solved their issues and got the win. And 5-0. Oklahoma will be ready for them next weekend, baby. We're ready for the Oklahoma Sooners next weekend. But for now, undefeated, baby. Catch y'all on the next one. Hook 'em as always. 5-0. Let's go.